Hey, Martina, you are first, honey. You are first. Yep, you are first. Congratulations, congratulations. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully everybody gets a notification. Hi, Rima. Hey, Honest. Hey, Mama B. Hey, Des. Hey, Renita. Please remember to hit the like button on your way in. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Heather. Hey, Rosa. Hey, Rima, I'm good. Happy to see you too. How are you? Hey, Heather S. How are you? Hey, Anum. Hello, Reggie. Hello, Faith. Yes, we are Libras, Faith. Yes, we are. Oh, thank you, Des. Hey, Brenda Bates. Missed you too. Hope everybody is staying safe. Keeping you all in my prayers. That's good, Rima. Oh boy, Mama B. Hey, Jody. Third surgery. We are going to have to catch up, Jody. We are going to have to catch up, honey. Unfortunately, my aunt just died yesterday morning, so I've been a little overwhelmed. Best way to put it. Hey, Kasula. Hey, Glenda. Oh, happy belated birthday, Glenda. Thank you. Thank you, Anum. Thank you. Hey, She Smooth. It is a message, a psychic message, kind of like horoscope. Yep, for Aries for the month of April. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Mama B. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you, Faith. Thank you, Cranky. Thank you, Mika. Hey, Anita. So my aunt that died yesterday, she was just like my mom, really. She acted like my mom. She talked like my mom, sounded like my mom. We were pretty close. So it was, but it's good that she's not suffering. So I'm happy with that. Very happy about that. Yes, she's smooth. Thanks, Lindsay. Oh, Asia, I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Anita. Thanks, she's smooth. Yes, Leslie, it was Janet. Janet that you put on your list. Yep. But my prayers were answered because she didn't have to suffer long, and she, in fact, was suffering. Mm-hmm. So thank you for doing that, Leslie. Michelle Harris, happy birthday. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, everybody, for your sympathy. Thank you. Heather S. You need a restraining order on that one. Mm-hmm. Don't play games with that one. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Heather. Yep, Leo, she sure is. Okay, so going to get started. Ready? Going to get started for the Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay, cross watchers, you're welcome to come in. And anybody else who just wants to join in, I love you here. Please remember to hit the like button if you have not done it already. All right. So intuitive messages will come through, as well as I will use cards when needed. The cards will be used to demonstrate visionary messages to you so that you can see other than just hear. Aries, for the month of April, today being April 7th, sorry for the lateness. But Aries, for the month of April, this entire month, Aries, is going to be a lot about you. Not so much about other people, although that will chime in, you'll see. But a lot about you. Now, as I said in the description, these messages, let me try to pull this chair over closer. Put my foot on. These messages will come to you. Some will shock you. Some might seem like it's not for you, and it may not be. And some messages will fit perfectly to what you're going through. So first of all, Aries, in the month of April, again, today is the 7th of April. And again, I apologize for the lateness. But from here on through, all the way up until May 7th, this monthly will go. If there's anything I need to add to it, I will come back and do it again. But at this time, Aries, it seems that a lot of you cleaned out a lot of things in your life, Aries, maybe over the past few weeks, maybe over the past few months. But some of you really got determined quickly, Aries, to make a change, to do something, to reorganize, to change something around. Some of you may have, in fact, changed around your whole living room. Some of you may have changed your decor, meaning your pillows, your throws, things like that, curtains. Some of you may have moved, Aries. Some of you may have moved into a family home. Some of you may have decided to share a place with someone else. Some of you, Aries, are determined to make drastic changes very soon. Some of you are contemplating, meaning thinking, pondering about what it is that you can wipe out, start over, refresh. Some of you, Aries, are putting things up on a wall. I don't know what that's, if it's a collage. I don't know if it's a sanctuary. I don't know if it's a place where you're meditating, but some of you are working on a particular wall. A lot of you, Aries, have notes on your refrigerator. So when you go into the kitchen, you see these notes, whether they're positive affirmations, whether it's things about dieting, whether it's just reminders of what to do. But I see a lot of notes. Oh, good, Michelle Harris. That's good. That is good. For some of you, okay, Rima, good. So for some of you, I see that you're trying to extend or open up your blockages for spiritual allowance, meaning to allow that realm, that part of this world, the spiritual world, to come in. Some of you, excuse me, are focused on the Reiki. Some of you are focused on the energy from crystals and colors and numbers. Some of you are hell-bent, though, on 3s and 1s and 2s. You know, there's more numbers than just 3s, 1s, 2s, and 4s. If you're looking at a digital clock, there's a reason for it. There's a reason that you're seeing that time. If you're seeing it's 3:15 p.m., that in fact could be March 15th. Or it could be the month of September, adding 5 and 3 and 1 together, getting 9. Or it could be the 9th of the current month that you're in, something to expect. Now, the reason I picked those numbers, 315, coming out to 9, talking about the 9th of April. For Aries, excuse me, the 9th of April is going to bring information to you, Aries. The 9th of April is going to be a door that opens. It's going to be an idea or a thought that comes through. It's going to be a resolution to something that will make you change your perspective about something. For some of you, Aries, you're going to go back and forth with an idea or a decision in the month of April. This back and forth will create havoc. It will create headaches. It will create sleepless nights. It will create this queasy in your stomach for some of you, because some of you will allow this to worry you. You'll be worrying. Don't worry. Let the chips fall as they may. There's a reason sometimes to not do anything. Sometimes you feel like you got to do something. You need to do something. Sometimes there's a reason not to do anything, but sit and pray and wait. A lot of you, Aries, have went through tower moments over and over. A lot of you went through these tower moments in a relationship. A lot of you built up false hope, or you built up courage to tackle a situation. For some of you, the false hope, somebody put false hope into your mind. Somebody was just as scared as you were to create that relationship. Somebody, Aries, who was around you or wanted to be with you, who may have created that broken heart. They are the ones who took one of those swords and stabbed themselves. What I mean by that is, Aries, the person who you were involved with truly had true feelings for you. These feelings were genuine and they were real. For Aries, this person was not putting on a facade. They did not want to use you. For some of you, you wonder why this person didn't initiate more, or didn't offer more, or didn't create a commitment. For some of you, you thought that something was wrong with you. For some of you, you thought they left you out in the cold. You thought they were leaving you out in the cold. For some of you, you thought for sure, Aries, that maybe in fact they were just taking a chance, just changed their mind, and now they're going the other way, but they're still looking back. For some of you, this relationship that you wanted so desperately did not work out because you weren't ready. You wanted to be ready. Some parts of your mind thought you were ready, but your subconscious mind would not let you be ready. It would not let you get hurt. It would not let you fall for it. For some of you, it was a back and forth thing. That was communication that may have went back and forth with some of you. For some of you, it could have felt like it was almost a playful situation. You know, like, oh, you're cute. Oh, I like you. Oh, I want to be with you. I want to see you. I want to spend time with you. I want to get together. Let's do this. And then it never happened. It never came to fruition. There was talk of it. They wanted to, but then you're like, what happened? Right? I see it. If this didn't happen, it's coming. If it did happen, keep watching. So they wanted to initiate with you. They wanted to agree with you. They wanted to come forward. They wanted to create something with you. They wanted to give you that balance that you were seeking, because they too wanted that balance. They still do. They still do. For some of you, Aries, you thought something was over. It's not. It is not. Because we have the Sun card here, this was the first card that came up. When I was shuffling, getting ready for this card came out like, hello, this is what Aries is going to feel for the month of April. And all you can think of is good stuff, pure stuff, innocent feelings. For some of you, somebody really knows how to make you smile. Mm-hmm. Somebody really knows what to say to you to get your heart to tickle, to be laughed. I mean, to laugh and to feel like you're being tickled. That's what I hear. Feel like you're being tickled, to laugh. For some of you, Aries, you know that song that I hear all the time. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, right? How's it go? Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. So that song, I keep hearing for you, plays over and over. Somebody doesn't feel happy when you're not there, when there's no communication, when you're gone. There is, oh my God, Rima, really? There is love between the two of you. But there's this imbalance, right? There's this, we almost get it and we're almost right, and then something happens. Some of you may have thought that, you know what, it might be just better to be just friends. We get along better that way. It's the power struggle that comes in when everybody wants to be the boss. There's just no Indians. There's bosses, no Indians. There's a chief, but no Indians. Well, what good is it to be a chief if you don't have Indians? You got to have Indians. So alternate. Sometimes you can be the chief. Sometimes they can be the chief. Sometimes they're the Indian. Sometimes you're the Indian. It's important to allow the happiness to come in. The reason I'm going to say that, oh my God, Lisa, the reason I'm going to say that is you're not happy without them. Okay, sometimes you're not happy with them, but majority of the time you're missing them or they're missing you, whichever way this works. For some of you, and I keep hearing the song playing and playing and playing in my head. So it's hard to talk because I want to sing it because I love that song. But what I'm saying to you is you bring warmth and love into the relationship. You bring stability for them, for you, and anyone around. Your family members can tell when you're happy, when you're with them, when things are good. It shows in everything. It shows in your face. It shows in your actions. Good afternoon, Araldi. Good afternoon. So for Aries, it's kind of like you're feeling like, now what do I do? Because we're not together right now. We're not together right now. Everything else going on too. My anxiety is super high. I'm emotionally exhausted. I'm worried about them. I'm worried about me. I'm worried about my family. I know I have other things that I should be focusing on, but I can't get my mind off of them. That's what this says. For some of you, you want to hear something from someone. You want somebody to give you a message. You want somebody to tell you, I saw them today. I spoke to them today. This is what they said. This is what they were doing. This is who they were with. This is where they were. Some of you want to hear it. And yes, she's smooth. You're right. For a lot of you, this person had the emperor personality. Very strong, very dominant, very controlling, very my way. Things are my way. They're not my way. I'm going to hit the highway, right? For some of you, this was somebody who tried to exhibit their strength or show their strength in certain matters, to act as if nothing's bothering them, to act like the breakup was no big deal. Like I'm good. For some of you, as you sit and wait as the King of Wands, as you sit and wait for them to return, as you sit and stare, whether you're checking your phone, whether you're checking your email, for some of you, you are going to get very fast communication, Aries. You're going to get fast something through the air. So fast communication, probably electronic because it's through the air. So electronic communication for many of you. Only a couple will run into someone in person, face to face. I believe you're going to give another round or go around or have another go around, Aries, because it shows the work being put in. And it is not just by one person. This work that's being put in is by them, finally, by them. For some of you, you may hear about a death, Aries. For some of you, it is unexpected. It does seem to be a male, and it does seem to be a male in their 50s, 60s, 50 to 60. This person does seem to be not from where I'm from. Like they have a like say my family's Italian, right? So from Italy or from Venezuela or from New Mexico or from Spain or from Europe. Like somebody's going to know that. And I do think it is viral related. For some of you, you're going to take a chance on something. You're going to take a risk with someone. For some of you, you're going to try again. Especially those of you who say, no, I don't want to try again. They hurt me too much. I'm done with it. Nope. You're going to try again. Yeah, between 50 and 60, KT. Yeah, it's true, Diamond. I understand. A lot of, and the next card is the Magician card. So a lot of your people that you're interested in here, who I'm talking to, Aries, your partner, your people, like to put on that facade, like to act like things are okay, like to act like nothing's bothering them. Some of them didn't even show you their emotions on how they felt when they were with you. Some of them didn't say, I love you too much. If you asked them, do you love me? Are you in love with me? They'll ask you a question with a question. Well, why are you asking me that? That's how they'll answer. For some of you, right? She's smooth. So for some of you, you're going to find that somebody cannot stand it much longer. Somebody cannot keep staying in the back or behind the scenes, so to speak. For some of you, there is a need. There is a need and a want and a desire to be with you. There is also going to be a time where a lot of Aries are going to choose. You're going to choose. Some of you are going to choose to be by yourself. You're going to choose to give something more time because you're not going to want to repeat the same mistakes again. So you're going to be a little more careful. Some of you Aries, I feel, are okay by yourself. And that's what you're convincing yourself. I'm good by myself. I don't really need to be with a partner. I've been by myself this long. I don't need to. Some of you are convincing yourself. But in fact, you know that you would love and adore the opportunity to be with a partner, to be in a relationship, to be in a marriage. Thank you, Teardrops and Roses. For some of you are casually or cautiously waiting and watching. Some of you know the people that you're interested in, or know who you have a crush on, or know what it is that you like, but you're still keeping your antennas, so to speak, moving so that you can see what else is out there. Some of you aren't willing to settle for your first offer that comes in. You're like, okay, I'll date you. We can go out. But guess what? I'm not committing to anything because I want to see what else I can do. For those of you who got sick and tired of being sick and tired and being by yourself, you're going to make changes coming up very soon in the next three months. You're going to decide to try something new. You're going to come out of that shell that you've been in for a while. For some of you who's just isolated, and not because of this virus, but just in general, even before this came out, You've isolated. You just went to work, stayed home. Just went to work, stayed home. You didn't do much. For some of you, you may have younger children, which keeps you at home a lot, makes it difficult to go out and meet new people. You may not have a babysitter, may not have somebody around that you can trust to watch your children, may not want to meet somebody in a bar, and I get it. But there's still going to be someone new. I don't care if you're at the grocery store. I don't care if you're at the post office. There's going to be somebody new coming in for those of you who have been isolating as Aries. You're welcome, VT. Oh, Ariana, hello. So for some of you, Aries, before I close on Aries, for some of you, there's going to be a couple obstacles in your way. These obstacles are going to just create you to make a proper decision. It's very easy. Look at my terrible nails, right? Oh my God, I had to take them off. So for some of you, you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to sort out the pros and cons in a situation. You're going to have to remember why it was you didn't want this anymore. You're going to have to think about it. You can think of a lot of reasons why you would want it, but you also need to think about what was it in that situation, in that relationship, that you feel won't change. Remember, it's not yours to change if it's their issue. If their issue is causing heartache or problems for you, if they've cheated, if they've lied, that doesn't change around too often. Best bet would be to move forward. Be one and done if you can, Aries. For some of you, Aries, I just feel like you're just kind of hanging around. You're just existing. You're just doing what you need to do. You may be just going to work and then just going home. Some of you may be scared to go anywhere else right now. Some of you may fear that somebody's going to lie to you or has been lying to you. Some of you may feel like you're left all alone in this world. Some of you may feel like the friends that you had were not who you thought they were. Some of you may have prejudged a situation. Some of you may have been kind of selfish and not looked at another person's situation, or vice versa. They didn't look at yours. Somebody wasn't trying to understand that you were going through something, or somebody was, or you wasn't trying to understand that somebody else was going through a situation. And that's why that delay was there. That's why that lack of was there. That's why that no communication was there. That may just be friends, or that could be in a relationship. But Aries, you did get the Sun card. The Sun card is talking about what is coming for you. I believe for April, Aries and Virgo have an amazing month coming up. Next couple months, actually. Aries, things are going to start changing dramatically for you. Again, your card came up. Again. I just shoveled it, and then again. So I am going to say, and again, the decisions to make will come up. Aries may also decide later on in summer, July, August, may decide, you know what, I need a break. I might just get out of here for a while. I might just go somewhere for a while. Some of you may decide to do that. Some of you, Aries, are struggling with finances right now, but things will change and get better. It's going to get a little bit tougher before it gets better, but then it will get better and better. Your final outcome will be better than you were before it all started. So whatever's caused your finances to go down will reverse soon, and then they will go up and then have a plus to them. So you will have a bonus somewhere. So Aries, that's what I have for you for today. Please remember to have hit the like button if you haven't already. Also, those who are subscribed to me, again, please remember, go check your subscription with me, because YouTube has discounted or taken people out of the subscriptions and you don't even know it. You wonder why you're not getting the notification. Subscribe or unsubscribe and resubscribe, whatever you need to do to make sure that, check the bell, make sure you're getting all the notifications. So with that being said, if any of you are interested in doing a mini read, please let me know. I know I'm looking for Tammy W. If you're on here now, please let me know. Tammy W, I owe you a mini. Tammy W, are you on here? Tammy W, are you on here by any chance? Tammy W. You're welcome, Elizabeth. You're welcome, Queen. Michelle, Sharon, hello. Yeah, you remember me telling you about getting a nest egg months back? Yep, I meant it. Oh, Leslie, you set one question in? I didn't know you did question. I'm not doing any questions, so anybody else don't send them now. Mini reads are $100. Regular readings with me over the phone are $200. Leslie, you're so cute. Okay, Leslie. So Leslie has a mini read here. Okay, so Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. You stay safe too. Okay, so Leslie, I read your question. And so Leslie, where your situation is concerned, Leslie, talking about work, first of all, work is okay. And I do feel that you are very safe. I also feel like you're very good with hand washing. So I don't feel concerned around you at all. I also get a rainbow, Leslie, and that's talking about relationships. So when we spoke about the neighbor, yes, the neighbor definitely wants to put the work in, However, there's something that's not quite being shown to you. There was somebody around your neighbor, okay? There was somebody around your neighbor, or could still be in a distance, but he has no commitment. I do see offers and opportunity wanting to come from your neighbor. I see them wanting to shine. I also see them visualizing you. I think the universe is trying to make that happen, but it is not easy when you're trying to line up two people and two people's energies. It's not easy. It's really difficult. It's like trying to get two working people scheduled together that also have children, that also have family issues, that also have financial issues. It's like when you try to balance all that out together, just to find one day that works for everybody is almost so difficult. So the same thing is what I'm trying to explain to you, is that the universe is trying to hand you this blessing, hand you a relationship, hand you an experience, hand you the love. Hold on one second. Why I report this. So, moderators, keep an eye out for what was just on there. Okay, moderators. Did this pause for a second? Okay. Everybody back on now? Leslie, you here? So mini reads are $100 US. I don't know why it's not showing me anything. Can you hear me? Nothing's moving. I had to report somebody who just put something very nasty on my page. I won't have it. Okay, I think it's clearing up now. Is it moving, you guys? Are we here? Are we here? You guys, are we here? Leslie, can you hear me? Everybody, hello?